video. Okay. Let's look at carbon. Carbon looks like this. 1s, and then 2s, and then 2p. Correct? Yes. Are we okay with that? Yes. And then what happens is I get this, and this is an increase of energy here. Energy is increasing there, correct? Then I have this, I create this hybrid set of orbitals. These are called orbitals. And I get this 4 equi-energetic orbitals. And it's made of an S and 3 Ps. So what I'm just going to name it, right? Where does it get the name sp3? It just says it's made of 1 old s orbital and 3 old p orbitals. Okay? Don't draw any conclusions about this and this. It's a name. Okay? So now, if I have something like this, I can form this. You know, let's actually make it look like this. I have carbon, does that all come up there? Can you see everything on the screen? Okay. And then what happens is I get a hydrogen. Okay. Yes? And these are called sigma bonds. Because it's made of one of these new types of orbitals and an S. As an S, 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 sp3, sp3, sp3. Okay? The bond between the S of the hydrogen and the new hybrid orbital from the carbon, it's called a sigma bond. Are you okay with that? You sure? And sigma bonds, sp3 hybridization, is the answer for carbon with 4 bonds. Carbon tetrachloride, methane, the list can go on and on and on, okay? Now, let me erase this, okay? Just because I don't have a lot of room to work with. So now, I have, what happens if I do this? I take this one and these 2, and I leave that in the P. So this one, let's make that red, shall we? Where's my red? Oh, it's in my hand. So this is sp2, and this is actually a P. We'll call it, I don't know, pz. Okay, but it's a P. Okay, it's a P. Okay, so what happens is, if I have something like this, let's do black again. If I have something like this, and then I've always been a terrible artist. And I remember when one of my chemistry teachers wrote this on the board when I was a kid. They were terrible too. But now you have computer graphics and it's much easier to understand. Okay, so these are 1, 2, 3. Do you see how these are sigma bonds? These 3 bonds are here, here, so that's 1 bond, right? There's another one, right? So 3 for carbon, 1, 2, 3. 3 for carbon, 1, 2, 3. This is an S bond, an S orbital, suborbital, right? Right? This is an S, right? So that's, how many sigma bonds? 5 total, right? Yes? Yes? Okay, and then you have one more here, correct? So you have a carbon, you have 2 carbons, right? So you have another carbon over here. Right? Yes? So you have these P's, right? So you have this is actually top and bottom, right? You see that? This is 1p, and that's 1p, right? Right? Remember the p subshell? It's kind of funky looking. The p orbital, okay? So that's 1 bond. It looks like 2 really, right? But it's actually 1 bond. So it's going to look like this. It's going to look like this. Here I have those are my sigma bonds, and then I have that p bond, that pi bond, right? Sigma, 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 and then that last pi bond. So this one connects there. See that? Yes? Clear? Clear as mud? Not even clear as mud, huh? Clear as concrete? Okay. Concrete with lead lined. Okay? So what happens now if I say, okay, but what about another form of hybridization? And I get something like this. I get here's 2 of the P's, so I take 1 P and 1 S. And I'm going to call it something really creative. SP, hybridization, and then I have 2 old P's up here, right? Okay? Okay, you look like you're stunned. You know, that uncontrollable smile that'll never go away. You're going to walk around with the rest of your life that way. You'll never get a job because you're so goofy looking in an interview. Okay? Okay, so you have this, you have carbon, carbon, right? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, sorry, no, sorry. Ah! So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? You okay with that? 2 sigma, right? Sigma, sigma, that's the hydrogen. S orbital, right? So you have these 2 left over, right? Yes. Right? So you have this one. Put it at that angle, like that. Try to get blue, maybe. We'll go completely crazy, okay? And we'll go like this. So this will be 1 pi bond, the red, right? And then this will be the other pi bond, the blue, right? So you get these two pi bonds, because you have the blue is 1 pi orbital, p orbital, and the other is the other one. Okay, so I can actually make this incredibly detailed and obvious. We'll make this blue. Is that better? Now you understand it, right? Okay, good. I'll tell you. All right, so what that looks like would look like this. It would look like this, like this, like this, like this, and then you have a pi here and the other pi here. Right? So you have 2 pi bonds, and 1, 2, 3 sigma bonds. Cool? Okay? That will definitely be on your final. Sorry, guys. Okay? We're done. How's that? Well, this is what I would recommend. Look at now in 2015, as opposed to when I first learned this in 1975, you have the ability to access really good graphics, digital graphics, animations and things, simulations. So it's much more visual and understandable. You also have good pictures in your book. See the pictures in your book? Does that make sense, those pictures? Could you show me that book, please? Give me that book. You have it open to the right page. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is SP2. Remember I did SP2 with C2H4? Does that come out? Where I'm clicking my finger, can you see that on the video? Could you kind of look at the video? Could you come up here and look at the video? Does that come out, that picture? Okay, could you maybe come up and help me, do you think, Kate? Why don't you come up here, okay? Miss H student, okay? This picture here, Kate, is this coming out?
Yes.
That looks good?
Yes.
Okay, that's SP2. Would you like to explain to everybody at the home what that means, Kate? No? She's shaking her head, I know. Now, wait a second, Kate, don't go away. I'm not going to embarrass you. I won't tell somebody your last name or turn the camera around really quickly so they can see that horrid smile you have. Okay, so this is going to be SP, right? You see the 2 pi bonds there? Certainly better than lower it down a little bit. Is that good?
Yes.
So you can see the SP hybridization, right? Mm-hmm. Yes? C2H2, right? Yes?
Yes.
Acetylene. Very, very high energy gas, right? Mm-hmm. Acetylene, C2H2, right? You get that triple bond there, right, Kate? Mm-hmm. Okay. And then you have, let me do one more. Kate's my high-level student, so I'm putting her through her paces here. She hates me, but that's okay. I have too many friends anyway. All right, so what about that one? Is that coming out, Kate?
More to the left.
Your left or my left?
My left.
Okay. Up?
Okay.
Is that good?
Yeah.
All right. Excellent. Kate, so if you fail chemistry, you can always be a videographer. Excellent. Well done, Kate. Thank you, honey. You're a wonderful child. Okay. I don't care what Nee says about you. I think you're wonderful. Okay. So you got that? Is that good? Are we done?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, we're done. And hey, have a great day.
Three pi bonds.